Behind me we've got the 79 eater. This Ram 2500 looks amazing out of the box. This thing's had a few upgrades, my favourite being the Carli 3.25 inch pin top suspension system. So today we're going to walk through why I think this is one of the best kits in the world for your Ram 2500. This thing has had most of the Carli catalogue thrown at it, including the lifetime ball joints. So this is the first time we've done these in Big Dog Build's workshop. We'll give you a quick rundown on how this thing eats up 79s for breakfast. Despite the partial chrome delete on this one, we have opted for the awesome looking chrome wheels on this model, and which really flow in nicely to the badges, the door handles, and the other little bits of chrome that's left on the truck. So these awesome looking 20-inch trail ready wheels, the CJC edition, with the Tech-Lite beadlock rings on this one, the zinc beadlock bolts as well. These wheels look amazing. First time we've fitted these ones over here in Australia. Yeah, trail ready wheels from CJC Off-Road. It's got the massive Nito 37, 13.5, 20 ridge grapplers on this one as well. So ridge grapplers super hard to get. These ones are one of the best tyres in my opinion, but just super hard to get here in Australia at the moment. We're hoping that these suppliers bring in more and more of these bigger sizes, because this combination, in my opinion, just looks amazing. So neatening up the front end of this truck, as you can see, the CJC intercooler guard. So removing the plastic valance here really opens up that front end, gives you the protection of that intercooler, and really just neatens the whole thing up altogether. And the weakest part on these trucks, although they are super heavy duty, is the diff. So going with the Carli diff guard on here is a must for any of you guys that are going off-road, hitting rocks and whatnot. Protecting that diff pumpkin with the Carli diff guard is a must. As you can see just how solid these trucks are underneath here. I'll go into a little bit of detail, starting with the Carli adjustable track bar in the front. So we more commonly call them a panhard rod over here in Australia, but a lot of the cheaper lift kits don't actually replace the track bar in the front on these trucks. So as you raise the vehicle up, your axle's going to want to kick over to one side. So getting the Carli adjustable track bar there allows you to set it depending on the different lift kits. So you got your 2.5 leveling kit. This one is the 3.25 inch. So going for the quality components like Carli does in every single one of their bits of gear allows you to set that one in so your wheels are dialed in and nice and straight and centered for traditional ride height. And obviously as you cycle through that suspension, those cheaper lift kits are really going to get really bad and kick that axle out to one side. So you've got your springs up in there, your coils up in there, you've got your Carli pin top Kings, so they're Carli tuned 2.5 King shocks there. And we've also gone in and done the weld-on Dominator shock mount. These shock mounts welded on are going to make sure that they're not going to snap off when you are going hard off-road, or even those corrugated roads that we get here in Australia. So removing them, going for the weld-on Dominator mounts is a must. And then up the front here, as you can see, as well as the torsion sway bar. So the factory sway bar on these trucks are quite harsh. You will find yourself rocking around when you're going off-road, or even up out of gutters and whatnot on a 45-degree angle. These Carli torsion sway bars allows the full suspension cycle to travel a lot better without being too harsh. So it'll still keep it planted and feel confident and safe, but not give you that really harsh ride that the factory ones do. One thing I'm looking at right now on this truck as well is your limit straps, and these are off your Carli radius arms. So going up to your 3.25 inch pin top kit means that you need to do your radius arm drops, and when you do your radius arm drops, you're best to change out to those Carli radius arms as well. These things are stronger than the factory ones. They've got better joints in them, so you are going to get the full suspension cycle there as well. And having the limit straps means that you're not going to overextend that shock absorber when you're hitting potholes, or you're going over whoops, or going a little bit quicker on our corrugated roads here as well. As we're passing to the back, these are the magnificent looking Carli radius arms, like I said. So doing your radius arm drop back brackets for this 3.25 inch pin top kit keeps everything nice and aligned there. And your weld-on Carli limit straps up there just gives you that peace of mind that you're not going to flog out these expensive shocks that you're putting in your truck. And you're going to get the best suspension geometry there. Everything's going to be aligned, everything's going to be in place, and these things just look damn impressive. So I've held them up against a few 79 suspension radius arms from big manufacturers here. These things make them look like little matchsticks. They look great, but let's get to the back and show you that. Starting with the rear end of this Ram, it's got the bank stiff cover on there, so this thing looks great. Adds a little bit of cooling to the oil inside there as well. And as you can see, it's got the Airbag Man coil helpers inside the Carli R1 coils. So these are the progressive soft rake coils that Carli offers. The owner of this one isn't going too heavy in the tub at all, but while towing the caravan, you can simply inflate, deflate these airbags to suit the ride of the truck and keep it all happy. So another few big upgrades that Carli do in the back is the rear sway bar end links. So dialing in these sway bar end links is a must. Carli have definitely dialed their design in here. We do use these sway bar end links on every single Ram 2500 build that we do now. It also, in the 3.25 inch kit, you've got your track bar drop for the rear as well. So Carli track bar drop bracket there, Carli sway bar end links. It's also got the rear handbrake relocation tab kit. So this just keeps those handbrake cables away from the big 2.5 remote res rear shock absorbers. So Carli have definitely nailed the design here. We do have a few different custom kits that we can offer at Big Dog Builds to dial in the rear end of your Ram 2500, but this is the first and basic sort of best kit out of the box that I've seen out of any other manufacturer out there. As you can see behind me, we've got the Carli Suspension catalogue thrown at this beast, the CJC Trail Ready Edition wheels. CJC Off-Road has been the #1 place for us to buy this Carli suspension into Australia. Shout out to Cody for coming over. They've got a great business over there. We had a ball with you guys doing a bit of R&D here in Australia, and it just proved that the kits and what CJC Off-Road do in their videos, I'm sure you've seen them on YouTube. If you want to see more 79 eaters like this one behind me, guys, leave a comment below, get in touch, inquire through our website, and I look forward to seeing your inquiry come through. Thank you.